versus the Red Sox.
Yeah, I got him from Frankie Whispers. I'm not going to use him.
They're behind home plate.
Oh, I hear that's good.
Uh-huh. You bought coffee, Yankee tickets. This is not your most subtle con.
Con? Peter, I'm hurt.
You're trying to get back on my good side.
Is that a crime?
No, but let's review what is. Mozzie steals your treasure, and do you report it? No, you plot to steal it.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. We discovered Adler's U-boat. And while you were coming in here looking me right in the eye, you were hiding the art under my nose. But that's not the worst of it.
Look, I'm sorry.
You should be.
I'm sorry. Elizabeth was put in danger because of me. How's she doing?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. All right.
You really want to get back on my good side?
Yes.
Then I suggest we dig into the Mortensen real estate scam.
You're right. Focus on work.
Focus.
Did Hogwarts book a field trip?
Looks like it. Trump's who's that?
Evan Leary. He was sitting in the lobby since 7. Said he wouldn't leave until he spoke with a case agent.
He asked to see a case agent.
Someone did his homework.
10 points for Gryffindor. Come on. Evan? Hi. I'm Special Agent Peter Burke. Agent Burke and Agent...
Neil Caffrey. I work here, but I'm not an agent. Took the road less recommended. Nice tie. Manhattan Prep.
Yeah. How can we help you, Evan?
Could we sit? I brought visual aids.
Visual aids? Sure. Let's go to my office.
I've been going to Manhattan Prep since 9th grade. My family's not rich like most of the kids, so I can't afford tuition. And I discovered last week that my financial aid is being pulled.
Excellent presentation.
Thank you. If you turn to section 1, you'll see why I'm here.
You think someone's embezzling scholarship money from the school's endowment?
That's right.
It's his thesis statement.
Look, Evan, losing your scholarship doesn't mean someone's stealing. Schools cut funding all the time.
Of course, but if you look at the graph, it shows that the endowment stayed pretty even, while the financial aid has been dropping for the past 8 years.
Where did you get these numbers?
I work at the bursar's office, and I dug around. Look, this isn't just about me. This is about a lot of kids.
Evan, endowments cover operating costs, salaries. These numbers aren't enough to prove embezzlement.
You haven't gotten to my conclusion yet.
It's the red tab.
Oh, yes, I can see the red tab.
Since the scholarship started disappearing the year Andy Woods took over the endowment fund.
Andy Woods?
Yeah. His daughter goes to Manhattan Prep. Chloe, she's very nice. But I think Mr. Woods is a bad guy.
You get one conclusion right. Andy Woods, American financier we've long suspected of managing money for the Juarez cartel.
Those are some brutal guys to be in business with.
Woods may have a corner office, but his methods are definitely from the street. DEA believes he launders the cash through investment portfolios. Now, we've never had enough to go after him, but this may be enough to give us an in. Neil?
We have visual aids. But there are only 5, so you'll have to share until Wesley gets back with more copies.
Tabs, nice.
A couple of years ago, Woods lost a landmark divorce settlement to Mrs. Woods after she found out he had a mistress. But he made sure to retain custody of their daughter, Chloe. 17. When she started at Manhattan Prep, Woods was elected to the Board of Trustees and put in charge of the endowment fund.
You think he's treating the endowment like his own piggy bank?
Exactly. I'll approach a school as a wealthy parent with a teenage son. I'll need an alias.
Alistair Stone, a wealthy Hong Kong banker relocating to New York looking for a school for your son, Alistair Jr. You like catamarans and cognac?
It's like you're an alias savant. I do like catamarans, but let's go with Peter instead of Alistair.
Linda's gonna be upset.
Linda?
Your wife. She affectionately calls you Allie.
She'll get over it. I'll schedule a meeting.
Let me. I'll be your amanuensis. Follow you around, write things down, make you powerful.
My menu what?
Can't you just say assistant? Not at Manhattan Prep. Oh. I'd have graduated if I'd gone somewhere like this.
I'm surprised you like it here. Even the kindergartners wear ties.
Now, if my sentence gets commuted, I'd consider going back to school. Maybe get a master's, study abroad, publish.
Don't get ahead of yourself there, Hemingway. I haven't decided if I'm going to close a Keller case. I told you, focus on work. Words to live by. My school never had a falconry club.
Guess Peter Jr. will be the falconer in the family. Where you staying while you're in town, Mr. Stone?
The company puts me up to the Four Seasons.
Generous.
Linda works the spa.
Too bad she couldn't make it this trip.
Here, just sit on the bench while I meet with Woods.
Oh, right 11 o'clock.
Peter Stone.
Graham Slater, headmaster here at Manhattan Prep. I want to welcome you before I introduce you to Andy Woods.
Oh, you're the warm-up act.
Come here.
A lot. Might get expelled.
That's no good.
Me and this other kid.
Here's what you do. Make eye contact. If they nod, you nod. Do what they do. It makes them think you're listening. And you look them in the eye and tell them you're sorry. Don't look down, all right? That's a tell that you're lying.
Sweet. Thanks.
You didn't hear that from me. Excuse me. Western poetry? I am not far from my going forth by picking the faded blue, Frost.
Excellent. Mr. Cooper, you're in the wrong place. At least you wore a jacket.
I think you got me mixed
If
up.
I had a song for every substitute I had to track down in these halls, I'd be Aretha Franklin.
I need to call my supervisor.
The bell's about to ring, Mr. Cooper. You'll be late.
What kind of an example would that set?
Don't know how you make teenagers care about reading.
You just have to be willing to focus on the work. So where's my glass?
We have 3 grandmasters who work with our chess team.
Probably better life skill than falconry.
Andy, meet Peter Stone. Mr. Stone, meet Andy Woods.
Pleased to meet you.
Prescott's shaping up to be the next Fisher. That's what I love about this school. They push the kids.
Well, I will leave you two. Mr. Stone, I hope to see Peter Jr. at Manhattan Prep.
Thank you. Well, you know what they say. Play the man, not the board.
Never played chess. Grew up in a rough neighborhood, public schools, worked for everything I am.
So did I. Nothing wrong with that.
No, but nothing's better than a school with connections that'll set you up for life. That's this place.
You have a son here?
Daughter, Chloe, a junior. Keeps me on my toes.
Yeah, always wondering what they're up to next.
Oh, your son's a handful too, huh?
He's very intelligent, but impulsive. His moves tend to land him in trouble.
The bright ones always try to break the rules.
Well, I want to give him the best shot at life. I know it's going to cost me.
Come on. Adams, bring the car around while I give Peter a tour. Send your son here. He'll fall in line. He won't be able to pull anything at Manhattan Prep. in because there's been a mix-up. I'm Mr. Brooks. My vacation's not until next week. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
It ain't no thing. They call me, they have to pay me, right? I'll make sure of it. Stay turned out all right.
Hi, I'm Mr. Cooper. Be filling in for Mr. Brooks. Let's see. All right, according to the lesson plan, today we'll be continuing with romantic poetry. No poets in the class?
Scansion's like math. Marking the lines. It kills the romance.
Close your books. Forget about structure for a minute. Just listen. She walks in beauty, like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. Thus mellowed to that tender light which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace that waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face.
You've checked into me. You know what I do, what I earn, and if I decide to enroll my son, you're going to hit me up for a donation.
Might have been a little more nuanced, but yeah, tuition doesn't cover all of this. We ask parents and alumni to contribute.
Where does the money go?
It gets spread around, but the majority goes into our endowment fund.
Any specifics?
Donors trust us to put the money where it'll be most useful. I also invest a percentage. We want our money to make money.
Had have taken a hit lately.
Everybody has, but we've done better than most.
Give me the numbers. I'll think about it. Long time since I've been in shop class.
I love shop. Something satisfying about doing things with your hands.
Pulled the car around.
Where are you staying while you're in town?
The Four Seasons, the suite.
I know. I asked the hotel to put a bottle of champagne in your suite. They told me you checked in, but they never saw you. And there were no bags in the room.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
You lie, maybe your son lies. And that's not the kind of student we want here. I'd like an explanation.
I came here without my wife, okay? Decided to spend the first night in town with a friend. She lives in the West Village. If Linda found out, she'd make me pay.
Happened with the first Mrs. Woods. Expensive mistake.
Thank you for the tour. You can send those endowment documents to my hotel.
And if you're not there, I'll know why. If you need anything else, let me know. Yes, Jim.
The Magic Hand of Chance, Keats.
Very good. Chloe.
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet.
Ah, the bard. No one did it better than Shakespeare.
I went to Italy with my dad. Made him take me to Verona. Romeo and Juliet's my favorite.
Tragic romance. I know it well. Lord Byron was described as mad, bad, and dangerous to know.
But he sure had a way with words. Don't mind me. I'm just here to observe.
Try to learn something. Of course. Have a seat. Lord Byron wasn't the only poet to rebel against convention, but some poets had to answer to someone, didn't they? Like a patron who made their careers possible. We raise our hands in class. Yes. What if said poet worked for a patron and his poetry was perceived as insubordinate? Well, most patrons respected the poet's process. Straying from the course was considered artistic license. But was a wayward poet ever punished? Say, by being locked in a garret somewhere? I'd have to do some research. All right. I humbly give you leave to depart. Mr. Cooper, I'll need to talk to you after class. I said sit on a bench, not reenact Dead Poet Society. You said focus on work. I did say that. I found out Wood's daughter was in the class. It seemed relevant to the case. You know how many parents would be up in arms if they knew their teenager was being taught by a felon? Oh, trust me, it is better than being taught by the real Mr. Cooper. While you were spouting Byron, I was being intimidated by Woods. Oh, he's more paranoid than I thought. Yeah, but my cover's safe. Look, I'm going to go back to the office to break down those endowment numbers. You're done for the day. Go home. Oh, good. That'll give me a chance to look over the syllabus. Tomorrow we start on Dickens. Someone has great expectations. I should have known our daring rescue of Elizabeth wouldn't buy lasting goodwill with the suit. It's Peter. It can't be boss. Neil, you know what this means? Yeah. If he doesn't let Keller's admission stand, it comes back at us. Like a Department of Justice boomerang. Right now, I can't see that far ahead. All I can do is remind Peter that I am an asset, not a liability. Starting with this case. A battle won cancels every other bad action? Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, Manhattan Prep. Someone stealing lunch money? Well, kind of. We're helping a scholarship student. Is Evans a concise thinker? A flair for color? A facility with numbers? And a massive crush on the daughter of the guy embezzling from the endowment. Oh, so the lowly commoner is in love with the daughter of the evil king who's trying to destroy his life? Does he have a shot? He might, if she knew he was alive. Don't tell me. You rode into the classroom on your white stallion. Chloe is a teenage girl obsessed with Romeo and Juliet. She's in love with love. So all we have to do is redirect her affection toward a more deserving and appropriate target. Evan? Yes. Peter's got a lead on the case. I gotta meet him at the office. I'm gonna finish this burgundy. I have some thoughts on this. I take it you'll be playing the part of the helpful friar who brings the star-crossed lovers together. Son's vial of poison. Good. I'm developing a theory on how Woods is embezzling. Investments are the only element he has complete control over. Yeah, overhead, salaries, all the rest can be accounted for. If Woods is investing the way he says he is, the endowment should be higher. Maybe it is. Woods manages the account. The school only sees the numbers he gives them. A fixed percentage of the endowment is scholarships. If he's underreporting, that explains why they're down. Yeah, like Evans. Graham Slater is the school's headmaster. If Woods is doing what we think he is, Slater has to be complicit. Slater's obviously our way in. Which is why you're going back to Manhattan Prep tomorrow. Really? I'm sending you back in for the good of the case, not rewarding you because you took matters into your own hands. From now on, I make the lesson plan. If you're smart, you'll follow it. I walked in the classroom and the girls were all glassy-eyed, like they saw that kid from those vampire movies.
You know, I bet you Neil will be a good teacher.
Which will validate him even more.
What do you mean?
It's a pattern. Neil misbehaves, but because he's Neil, he doesn't face the consequences, and he gets a gold star for it.
This is bigger than this case.
I have to go on record next week about what happened with Keller. Honey, if you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I am safe and sound on this patio with you. I am okay to talk about Keller. What's going on?
Only you and I know that Neil was involved with the art theft. There's no trail that leads back to him.
And Keller confessed to stealing it.
If I sign off on this case, the art goes back to where it belongs. Keller serves life in prison, and I'm a hero for taking him down.
But Neil gets away with it.
Yeah.
He had the treasure, and he didn't leave. He gave it up for us. I think that says a lot about his character.
He had the treasure. That says a lot about his character.
If you ask me, the right man is behind bars.
He dropped me off at Riverside. You're embarrassed to be seen with me. There you go. Peter, we're 10 blocks from the school. I know, but your cover's safe. Better walk fast. Yes, I will. Because I am a bright-eyed young substitute teacher getting a jump on his day. When I get there, I'll ask to see Slater with questions about tuition to get him out of his office. Just when I go in and look for details about the endowment. I'll be in my class by the time the first bell rings. Textbook behavior, Neil. I mean it. You couldn't help yourself. No. Peter, Slater's leaving his office. I'm on my way in. I'll intercept him and keep him away while you search. He just hid an envelope on his jacket. I'm gonna tail him. You don't have much time. Alright, I just put the envelope in a locker. You can tell whose it is. Oh, not from here. I could break in. Class is about to start. The kids are all going for their lockers. Somebody picks up that textbook. We lose the envelope. If we clear out the hallway. I have an idea. Did you just? Yeah, just open the damn locker. Let's go. Get a move on. Let's go. Come on, to the car. Okay, everybody. Okay, line up. Isn't pulling the fire alarm illegal? So send me to the principal's office. Peter, this is Chloe Wood's locker. Put the envelope in the back of her calculus book. Find out what's inside and meet me in the quad. Oh, careful, Pop smartphone. Very funny. Give me the phone. This is a quarterly report from the school's finances. Slater's sending it to Woods via Chloe's books. There's no electronic trail. It's smart. It's dated next week. This is what's going to the board. Yeah, so we can see how much money you can cipher from the endowment. We need to get a look at Wood's personal accounts to prove it.
Hi, Mr. Cooper.
Oh, Chloe?
I was wondering if you ever did home tutoring. We're about to start a Tale of Two Cities, and I would love it.
Well, listen, I'm just here temporarily, but I'm sure we could work something out.
Really?
Yes.
You could come over?
As long as your dad's.
Yeah, tomorrow afternoon?
You know what? We should invite Evan.
Who?
Evan. You know him? Evan, this is Chloe. Chloe, Evan. We're meeting at Chloe's for a tutoring session tomorrow.
Yeah. See you then.
See you then. We're going to her place. Evan, you're going to be fine. Trust me. I'll see you in class. Well, if you get a no-knock warrant to search Woods is solved. Perfect opportunity to get into his office and find those accounts. Good thing I'll have an honor roll student for backup. Yeah, I heard. Why'd you invite Evan? Because Woods might be more inclined to leave us alone if there's another kid there. And because Evan's in love with Chloe. Which may help deflect her amorous designs on you. One can hope. I felt the same way about Mrs. Fitzgerald. My algebra teacher. That's your lifelong fascination with numbers. Smart leggy brunettes.
I looked over the endowment breakdown, Mr. Woods. It's very solid. I do have some final questions I'd like to go over in person. Are you free tomorrow evening?
Unfortunately, I'm stuck at home. My daughter has a tutor coming over.
Tell you what, I could come to you.
My girlfriend's cooking me dinner. I'll be in the doghouse if I turn it into a business meeting. Unless you bring yours.
My girlfriend.
I insist. What's her name?
It's Danielle.
Oh. You're together? Right now? Whoa. Mr. Stone? Danielle? I'll see you at my place at 5.
Wonderful. We'll see you then. So, what's this girlfriend business?
What would Junior say?
Hugh, let's just focus on the plan. Jones?
This is Wood's apartment. His office is on the 2nd floor. All right, I'll be going after his desktop. That's right. You'll copy the hard drive with this portable cloner.
Problem is, his office is wired with a state-of-the-art Cadix sensor.
Yeah, well, the whole apartment is. I mean, the guy is working with a Juarez cartel and running a scam on the side. I'd be paranoid, too. I'll need to circumvent the main panel to shut off the alarm.
Or get Woods to shut it off for us.
When you enter the office, I'll accidentally open that door.
Yeah, if Woods thinks you set off the alarm by mistake, he'll deactivate it.
We do this at 6 p.m. on the dot.
Tardiness will get me more than a demerit on this one. We're off by a second. Woods alone. Not bad for Big Brother. You're admiring government tech. No, I'm pitying it. It's terribly unwieldy. I'll try not to let it weigh me down. Will you get that? Neil, code red. Evan, right on time for our pre-tutoring session. This is my associate, Mr. Magwitch. We're going to be acting as your benefactors.
What exactly will you be giving me?
Well, Neil is more of a romantic, and I'm a Machiavellian puppet master, so what we're going to be giving you is game. To get the girl.
You told him about Chloe?
This tutoring session is basically a first date. You gotta be prepared.
It's not a first date. It's a tutoring session for Tale of Two Cities.
Do you have any idea how many women I've wooed by using an apropos quote from Victorian literature?
Really? How many?
Now, why are you wearing a cardigan and a sweater?
I don't know. I don't really know what to wear when I'm outside my school uniform.
That's all right. Let's focus more on how you wear it, all right? Loose the cardigan sweater combo. For Holden Caulfield's sake, will you unbutton the shirt? Yes, loosen it up. He need an air of mystery about you, okay? Smile like you got your own thing going on. She'll wonder what it is.
Yeah, and hair gel. I've heard great things.
I think our work here's done. Carpe diem, Evan. Carpe diem.
Mr. Woods. Hi, I'm Mr. Cooper, and this is Evan Leary. We're here for Chloe's tutoring session.
You're the teacher?
Yeah.
My daughter didn't describe you as being so bookish, so symmetrical. Don't know what to make of you. Let's talk house rules. You'll stay in this room. No wandering. You've got 1 hour. Understood? Understood?
Dad, I think you can go now.
We're talking lesson plans.
Hey, Chloe.
Okay.
Sounds like my dinner guests have arrived. I'll leave you to your studies. That means no phone, Chloe. And you, eyes on your books. Tale of Two Cities. Was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
I'd like to make sure my donation is spent on something useful, like scholarships, rather than a new pool.
I can see to that. Danielle, how's the food?
Oh, it's yummy. Reminds me of a meal Peter and I had in Aspen. Thank you again. Such a pleasure to meet you, Amber.
I love Aspen, except for the snow.
Oh, it's okay if this goes longer than an hour. Don't worry about my dad.
I'm not. Evan was just telling us something interesting about Book the Second.
Yeah, it's just about the British spies and Bassard and Clay and there.
2 seconds. Promise.
Take your time.
Hello? Yeah. He's here. I know.
I'm gonna step out, all right? I need you to keep Chloe occupied.
How am I supposed to do that? She's acting like I'm invisible.
Evan, it's time to take action. All right?
Oh, you two are fantastic hosts. Now, as for you...
Is that my door?
Call me Linda.
Can't do that here, Linda. Back to business.
Linda? As in your wife, Linda. Over there, now.
Evan was just mentioning the recurring water imagery in the novel. Evan, you want to expound on that?
Sure. It parallels the anger felt by the peasants right before they stormed the Bastille.
I wish I was in Paris. Where are you going?
Restroom. When I get back, I want more examples of water imagery from both of you.
So you've been to Paris?
It was a mistake. I'm sorry.
Tired of hearing sorry.
Well, what can I say? He's not moving.
He will. Say you'll leave her.
I can't because of Peter Jr.
What about Peter Jr.'s baby brother?
Peter Jr. doesn't have a baby brother.
He's about to. In 6 months.
I need some air.
Don't you walk away from me.
Hey, not that door. Hang on. doghouse tonight. Oh,
Mr. Cooper?
Chloe, why aren't you with Evan?
I got another call. So, did you get lost?
Yeah, I guess I took a wrong turn. She is telling you. And the halls. Chloe?
You're the one who told us to rebel.
She's always doing this pocket dial thing. I tell her jeans
My
are
dad
too
found
tight.
out you broke a house rule. He'd be upset, but sometimes a steady break can be fun.
Chloe, I can tell you have a lot of passion. You just need to find the right place to focus. I know you're smart enough to know that. What the hell is going on in here? I want to know what you're doing in my private office with my daughter.
Dad, don't be mad.
Why don't we all just take a minute here? This'll be over in a minute. You interested in my office? You looking for something?
It's actually my fault, sir.
Your fault.
Yeah.
Evan,
Chloe said that you had an old map of Paris in here, and I really wanted to see it.
map. Yes, we were discussing revolution, and Chloe mentioned a copper-etched map in your office. After hearing about it, I thought it might be an original Hogenberg. 16th century, bird's eye perspective, and there's the Bastille. Enough. I want you out of my house. Now. All right? Chloe, go to your room.
Hi, Evan.
Turns out an honor roll student isn't such a bad backup after all. No, A+ for both of you. Jones already pulled several account numbers from the drive that you copied. Sounds like another win for us. For the Bureau, of which I am an integral member. Stop digging. Digging? You know my statement for the Keller case is coming up. I won't ask you to lie. But I don't have to tell them everything, is that it? Peter, I've got nothing to hide. Sure about that? Yes. You can come out, Mozzie. You have no proof I'm here. There's a half a bottle of wine on the table and a whiff of camembert in the air. Circumstantial. I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. Go sloppy. Until that file is wiped, I'm keeping a safe distance from the Bureau's favorite Brooks brother. He hasn't made a decision. There's still a chance this could swing in our favor. Well, we have a decision to make. Evan put himself on the map with Chloe tonight. He's got momentum. Time for the grand romantic gesture. I was thinking a classic. Flowers, fine chocolates, or this. Evan's homework assignment. A perfect handwriting sample. I can whip up a sonnet and you can forge it. Mozzie, I know why I want to help this kid, but why do you? I want to see the little guy get the girl. Plus, I need a distraction. You're worried about Peter. And you're not? Let's go with the sonnet. I'll get my quill. Hey, Peter. I'm on my way to meet Slater. Did you write the check? Technically, the Bureau did. Should be a nice tax write-off for Mr. Stone. Yeah, he'll put the savings towards his upcoming alimony payments. Good luck in there. That'll be the last thing you do at this school. You okay? What did he say to you?
He knew. He said he knew about me getting the documents from the bursar's office.
How?
He looked into me after the tutoring session. He knew I Xeroxed the quarterlies from my copy machine code. Look, he said he was gonna expel me, I had to say something.
What'd you tell him?
That he can scare me because I had some very powerful friends of my own looking into him.
Go to my classroom, okay? Lay low. Go. Diana, we need backup at the school right now. She's covered blown.
Mr. Stone, we cannot thank you enough. It's my way of giving back. Now, unfortunately, I have to get to the airport now.
You're not going anywhere.
Andy, what's going on?
His timing isn't a coincidence.
All the questions about the endowment, the quarterly report coming up, that check, it's a trap. Don't do anything stupid. And walk.
You'll be happy to know I just did the equivalent of the hoisting of the boombox. Peter's in trouble. I need your help.
I'm on my way.
I've got a question. Hang on, boss. No. This is what I like to ask.
Who do you work for?
And don't give me any of that Hong Kong banker crap.
Got all the answers. Why didn't you tell me?
Did the Warren's brothers send you?
Hey, he's with the cartel? Yeah, they're all wrong. Check my jacket pocket.
FBI. Shut up, Graham. We can't cut up a Fed. Yes, we can. Go on. You're gonna talk, or you're gonna disappear. I'm on number 3-1. We need a distraction. What kind of distraction? Anything. It's classroom 23B. Hurry.
Yeah, I'm sorry about my dad.
Obviously, I'm not welcome at your home, so I'm going to give you my number.
You do?
So you can call me if you ever have questions about schoolwork once I'm gone.
Okay.
Thanks. Chloe?
You and Evan really hit it off the other day, huh?
Kind of.
He's in my classroom right now. He wanted to finish up an essay, so I let him work there. It's quiet, private.
Think you'd mind if I stopped by?
No, not at all. Be just the two of you.
Thanks.
Don't let him out of this room. Get out of my way. Went down 2 to go. Turns out I did have a need for a vial. Potassium, carbonate, sucrose, and just a hint of nitrogen. I have nitrogen here. Oh, this really is an excellent school.
Slater, if you work with me, I might be able to strike you some kind of deal.
It's too late for that. Oh, that's a shame. That's a pretty good deal. Oh, no.
Don't move or I'll shoot. Nice birdhouse. Let's go talk to Woods.
Waiting for somebody.
Dad. What are you doing here?
I wanted to talk to Evan. Your teacher told me I might find him here.
Actually, I'm not a teacher.
You...
You already know that I'm a federal agent. But guess what?
I am too. You're under arrest. warrants for attempted murder and fraud.
Danielle?
It's Diana. Your girlfriend's cooking sucks.
Chloe. Oh, my lawyer. He needs to know about this. Chloe. I need you to do this for me.
Let's go.
Are you listening?
What's going to happen to him?
I'll have to go to prison. Chloe, your life is about to change. I'm not gonna lie to you, it won't be easy. But don't run away from that. This could be an opportunity. A chance to start over. Maybe live the life you really want. I get that chance and it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Wait. What's your real name?
Neil. Take care, Chloe.
I just wanted to say I'm really sorry for everything.
It's not your fault. It's my dad's.
Well, if you ever need anyone to talk to,
Thanks. And I really did like your poem.
Got an early day tomorrow. Gotta get a jump on the Mortensen real estate scam. Nice time.
Oh, it was a thank you gift from heaven. I know I complicated your life.
Stop. Don't say anything else.
Can I say thank you?
I told them the truth.
But you didn't tell him everything.
What you did on this case, how you carried yourself, makes me believe this partnership can work.
I know what this opportunity means. Trust me.
They're nice, but they're not what matter to me.
About the commutation.
Oh, I've already made enough big decisions for one day. Those tickets being the hardest.
Pretty good seats.
I know.
You sure?
See you tomorrow.
See ya. Hey, Jones. Hey, Catherine just gave me 2 tickets to a Yankees game tonight.